share it. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, good. Maybe Huynh, you want to introduce the program?
Yes. Hello, Steve. My name
Hey.
is Huynh. I'm the head of project development in TNT Center. TNT is the partner of Mekong Plus in Vietnam, and we are currently working in the middle of Vietnam, and we focus on two main programs. First, that is for education. So we provide a scholarship for poor students um, through some schools programs like sexual and gender education or oral health for the children in kindergarten. And for the
Okay.
education, we also organize a training for the farmers to teach them how to do the farming in a good techniques and how to
Okay.
raise the livestock or vaccinate for the animals.
Mm.
And the second thing, this is for microloan program. This is we provide a loan for the poor family who has the income under $1 per person per day. And so after we provide the loan, we follow up to ensure that they can the microloan can carry out the benefits for them. So in generally, that is two main program. So we also have another program to support for these two programs like environment or the health training. So in generally, so we mostly focus on the poverty with the participation of the communities. So it
Yeah,
means
yeah,
all of our programs we just only provide 20% or 30%, and the rest, the community, the neighbor, the local authority need to be together with us
Mhm.
to help their community. So in generally, that's all our programs. So,
Okay.
um, so, uh, I will let Bert now mention a little bit about the volunteer situation and what we hope for the volunteer can help us in the future.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you, Huynh. So, just a quick introduction. I'm the founder of Mekong Plus. I've been in Vietnam for 32 years now. And basically, my job now is no longer to run the projects because Huyn's organization and the two others, three NGOs we are working with, they are doing the job very well. So I have no role to play anymore. But my job is to support them with connections, for fundraising, connections outside Vietnam, etc. So why, we are very happy actually. I had a meeting recently with the secretary of your university, Excelia,
Yes.
and we are extremely happy to work with these universities doing very well. We get a lot of people, candidates, to come on the projects. Now, the question is, why are we, as an NGO working in Cambodia and Vietnam, are we
Yeah.
keen to have volunteers? What is our benefit as an for the project?
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah. Okay.
we like very much for people like you to come and to talk with the team, and
Yeah.
because it will be good practice in English. I suppose you don't speak Khmer or Vietnamese yet, right?
No.
No,
No.
okay.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of time to learn that. So anyway, so you would basically communicate in English, and so this is
Yes.
very good. It's very good for the team. They will you will accompany them in the villages, and they will have to explain the programs to you, and you can ask all the possible questions that you have. And so this
Okay.
is a good training for them because when they meet a potential funder, then they are more articulate because they have answered all these questions already several times. So this is good for them.
Oh.
The other thing is that when you are based on the project, you can also proofread what the team is writing for project reports, proposals,
Yeah.
etc. So
Of course.
Huynh has a lot of experience in this, but it's
Okay.
always good to have another person, to read it
Yeah, yeah.
again just to
Yes.
check, if it is understandable, if it is okay. Then the third thing, which is very important, is that when you go back after you have visited the project for 2 months, that's right, it will be for 2 months, right?
Yes, 2 months,
Yeah.
2 months.
Okay, when you go back to La Rochelle, to France, then what can you do to continue to communicate with people like Huyn? You
Okay.
could do many things. Well, actually, it all depends on you, what you prefer, what you can do.
Yes.
It can be, for example, to organize a meeting with other students at the university.
Yeah.
It can be to organize maybe a meeting outside with friends, etc. And you can tell about your experience and what you feel, is good, interesting in the project that you have visited. And on the website of every project, we have a number of cases that we are waiting, for support, like children we propose for a scholarship or for microfinance, etc. And when you go back, you can say, well, actually, I have been there. I have met these children. And if you would like to support the project, I would recommend it very. Then you can speak from your own experience. Uh,
Okay.
when now me and myself, I'm an old man already, but when I was, before Vietnam, I was working in Bangladesh and then also in Cambodia, and so when I go back to Europe, I contact friends, in the radio, in the media, etc. I say, hey, I'm just back from Vietnam, for example, and would you like to meet? And would you like to interview me? And usually, the private radio, the radio local, they are very
Yes.
happy, very very happy to have people like this because it's something very special,
Of course.
right? So this would be very good, and I think if you could do these things, it would be very good for you, for your
Okay.
CV also, as a
Yeah.
practical experience. So
Yes.
this is basically, why we are promoting this volunteer program.
Okay.
So okay, I've talked a lot. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay,
It was
would,
good.
would
It
you
was
have
good.
would you have any questions?
Um, my first question is when I'm if I get accepted when I'm going to Vietnam, um, I don't really know if I have to buy a house for me or will the association will lodge me. So what can I do in this for this option?
It is for Huynh to
Yes, for this option. So if you do the volunteer time is 2 months, one
Yes.
month we will provide you about $100, and so you have to pay for your accommodation, for your hotel, for your meal every days, and we
Yeah.
just spark you one shot at $100 per month. However, I will have you to choose the best um, accommodations. So choose a suitable hotel, the cheapest hotel, but is good condition. So average one day of the hotel is around $10 or $12 per day. But so when you come here, I do all the logistic for the accommodation. I have you find something for meals, some places for meals, and anything.
Well,
So don't
yeah.
worry about logistic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
1 month we have you around $100. But in average at the month you can spend about 250 or $300 around that.
Okay.
And when you go to communities, I will come to your hotel to pick you, go to community.
Okay. Super.
Yeah.
My other question is, I checked one of few activities that you're doing, and there is participate with the kids, for example, or planting trees, if I'm not wrong, and ecotourism. So my question is, how will you like me? What would you like me to do for contribute as best as I can for those type of activities?
So be honest, during 2 months here, we will have different of activities.
Yes.
So we try to help you involved in that activities. Like we have activity in the school, so we try to help you involved. Maybe run together with them to mobilize for the scholarship, or if we had activities in the communities like planting trees. So I will try
Yep.
to help you involve on all of these. But be honest, for 2 months here. So the most important thing that we try to help you understand as much as about our communities and our organization. This is a priority. And and sure, we will
Understand.
arrange
I'm sorry.
for you,
You
yeah, arrange for you to join our activities when not because you can help us a lot.
okay? So you said the main thing is to understand. Understand what? Can
Yeah.
you?
Understand our programs, how it work, how it carry out the benefit for communities. So in order
Okay.
to when you come back your home country is you will explain that is clearly for the audience.
Okay. I get it. I will
Yeah.
do it.
Steve, when you go back, you live in France. You're settled in France now.
Yes, I live in French.
Okay, very good. So maybe Huynh, you can explain about the formalities, the paperwork, what is required. I don't know if what has been explained to Steve already.
Yes. If you're French, you can come here with 45 days free visa. You just come here with passport, it's 45 days.
Okay.
And if you want to take more time, so the first choose that is you can go to embassies in France. You ask for the visa because now we have the electronic visa. It's easy for you to get that. And if you get the electronic visa, you can come here 90 days. So
Okay.
if after two months in Vietnam and you want to explore more, maybe in Mekong Delta, or want to visit Hanoi, or want to explore in Mekong Kilt in Ho Chi Minh City. So if you want to have more 45 days, you should go to the embassies for the electronic visa. And in another case, if it's a little bit complicated for you for the electronic visa, after 45 days, you can go to Cambodia to visit our partner organization there. And then if you want to take 1 month in Cambodia, it's okay. But if you want to come back to Vietnam, you will have more 45 days.
Okay.
After if you just attire, if you just want to extend your visa, just go to Cambodia and come back Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
So, but don't worry. After the time you here, we can discuss about uh if we can go to Cambodia or not.
Okay. Um, my other question, I think it's my last because you explained everything very well, you and Bernard. Um, I wanted to know what's a typical day of a volunteer like me in for the association.
So 1 week you will take the time in my project from Monday to Saturday, and you have 2 weekend off. So for 2 weeks or first 3 weeks, my teammate will bring you to the community. Just first to help you understand the program, understand about the communities.
Yeah.
And after that, and also can have them practice speak English with you. And after that, you can sit down together with the fundraising to discuss about how to write the proposal, how to hasten to improve the social media, how to work on website, how to work on Instagram, to improve our social media.
Okay.
Yes, and so during 2 months we will have many activities, but first 2 or 3 weeks we will explore, and after that, after you understand, we will work more,
Okay.
work fundraising, and if we have activities in community, we can go together to help the community.
Okay. So if I resume, I have like 2 or 3 weeks to explore and understand the community
Yeah,
and
yeah,
how how they are living, and then after that,
yeah,
we starting doing the real activities and real job.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, typically the team starts working in the morning at around 7:30. Then travel in the villages by motorcycle. You would be as a passenger on the motorcycle behind Huynh, most probably. And then we have a lunch break between say 12 and 1:30. We have lunch in the project or lunch in the villages, and then rest for half an hour or so, and then back to work till about 5. Okay.
Okay.
After 5, it's up to you. You can enjoy maybe a free time with the team, or it depends on the project area. But if it is, for example, Huynh is very fortunate because he's living near the beach, so it's you can go have a swim.
Okay.
But
Okay.
each project has its own pros and cons, like in the Mekong Delta also you have different
Yeah.
opportunities. In Cambodia the same, so you have different options. One thing, if you look at YouTube and you type Chin Chi or Mekong Plus, you will see there are hundreds of video clips. So this is one way for us to communicate
Yeah.
with the donors and with the public. And also, Huynh is developing on Facebook and on LinkedIn. So
Yes.
you could have through your own network, post on LinkedIn, say every 3 or 4 days or what you have done, and you put some pictures on some video clips, etc. So this is very important. I think it would be if you put in your visa application that you are coming to visit and to support, children with a scholarship, etc. This would be very good for the authorities to rent to understand your mission, because otherwise they say, hey, why does he want to go to the poor villages? Why he's not following the normal tourist circuits, etc.
Okay. Okay. So it's good for me to show what I will do in my
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Very good. Okay, so it's unfortunate that Fian is not here, because Fian is dealing with the volunteers for another province. But as I said, there is a power cut and he cannot connect right now. But we have the recording, so I think Huynh and Fian will communicate with you. And also we have, as Huynh mentioned, we have the project in Cambodia. So you can also be in contact with the team in Cambodia. Is very small. It's they have just 8 people. The team in Vietnam is bigger. The projects that are handled by Huynh, there are actually 5 teams. Each team has about minimum is 4, but up to 6, 7 staff. So you have more opportunities for coordination and visiting.
Okay,
Good.
good.
Okay, well, if there is nothing else, then we are,
Yes, one thing I want to, sorry, one
go
thing I
ahead.
want to note that if you want to come with the electronic visa, just send me the visa as soon as possible when you have, because we have some problem with provinces here because it's combined, it's merging together. So maybe the paperwork, it will take a little bit long time than before. So if you have visa and passport, please send it to me as soon as possible when you have planned to take the volunteer in Vietnam.
Okay, so I will need to you. I sending you to for in email or WhatsApp or
Email, so we can keep in touch in the email, and then we
okay.
can, yes, or maybe you can have WhatsApp. Do you have the WhatsApp number? Maybe keep in touch in
Yes,
WhatsApp
WhatsApp.
is more convenient.
I can send you to WhatsApp. So I'm
Yeah.
Huynh, just to make clear, if he takes the 45-day visa, what permit do you need from the province?
So 45 visa, he come here at the funders as the funder. It's not a volunteer. So it's a little bit complicated for organization when you come by 45 days visa. But when you come here by 90 days visa, we can do the paper for the volunteer. And
okay.
we have less responsibility with community, with local authority.
So it's better for me
So
to
if
do the 90-day visa.
yeah, if possible, it will be easier for us for 90 days visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so I'm sending you my number, WhatsApp number.
Yeah, you can read. You can read here. You cannot.
So my number is plus 33.
33
33. Plus 33,
plus
7.
37.
You can put it in the chat if you like.
Okay. I'm plus 33, 7, 83, 54, 38, and 54. My WhatsApp number. So I just send my WhatsApp number on the chat if you want it.
Yeah, thank you. I got it. Okay. Okay, we start.
I'm sorry, what did you
Yeah,
say?
that's all. Do you have any more questions?
I think you
Do you have any
responded.
more questions?
I think you responded to all my questions, and everything is very clear. So I'm good now.
Okay, great, fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, but what I did not hear is when do you plan to come?
I first planned to come from first for June 1st, but I, like you said, it was very too. This time was very difficult for the authority and all. So
Yeah.
I can come
Later. Yeah.
later, but yeah,
Yeah,
the best is
Huynh, maybe you can say how much time it may take for the to get the permit.
So to get the permit is about 15 days. You need to send me the visa at least 2 weeks sooner before you come.
okay.
Okay, wonderful. when you arrive in Vietnam, most probably you will arrive in Ho Chi Minh City. So I will be pleased to meet you. So you
Yes.
can you send me a message, and then we can meet briefly, and before you leave for the project. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Great. Wonderful.
Okay, great.
I think we are impatient to meet you.
I'm impatient too.
Okay. Very good.
Again,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, okay. Bye
Bye.
bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.